half of them are off-market deals?
Yes, I'm 50-50 MLS and off-market. And I'm here to tell you now, as I'm breathing now, I'm telling you, it's how I cut my teeth into this business. I can provide an off-market product that pretty much all of my competition cannot provide.
Yeah. We're every wholesaler in town.
Yeah. And by the way, that's where the deals are.
Yeah.
That's where you can make a deal. That's where you can work a deal by however we want to massage that and work with wholesalers. I picked up 2 clients last week because the agent that they were working with is unable to source off-market deals. Hey guys, welcome to the Investor's Guide of Memphis Real Estate. I'm your host, Dean Harris, and as always, I'm with Douglas Skipworth. How you doing, buddy?
Hey man, doing great.
We're bringing you this podcast to give you the boots on the ground knowledge to be a successful real estate investor here in Memphis, Tennessee. Please like and subscribe to the Investor's Guide of Memphis Real Estate on our YouTube channel, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, wherever you want to listen to podcasts. Show sponsored or listed on your screen below. Yeah. We would not be able to do this podcast, run our own personal business without their support. We've got Trump Construction, River City Title, Cortland Financial, CrestCore Property Management, and Will Griffin over at Griffin, Clift, Everton, and Mashmeyer. I help buyers and sellers every day here in Memphis. Dean at CrestCore.com. If you have any questions whatsoever, we can send you the CrestCore buyer profile. You can fill that part of it out and receive the houses that we're sourcing for you. So anything regarding buying or selling, Dean at CrestCore.com. What an awesome segue into today's podcast.
Yes.
CrestCore buyer profile. What is a CrestCore buyer profile? That's what we're going to talk about today. You guys hear us talk about it on the podcast a lot. I reference it a lot. We use it a lot.
All day, every day. I mean, you send it out as a link. People fill it out.
For my investor clients, it is a lifeline to the business. It's a lifeline to what I provide. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah.
If you really want to be entrenched with us and what we're doing on the daily, then you'll fill that out and make sure that you're getting our daily emails. You're going to get all of the houses that we source. We'll go through this a lot, but we're gonna go through it. But all the houses that I source that I deem are good enough to send out to you guys, they come only to you through this CrestCore buyer profile. We send you a link, you answer questions and you fill it out. It takes all of 3 minutes. And then it automatically comes back to us. And the next house that we have that fits that criteria is sent right to you. And, I have really massaged this over the years.
Yes.
It started off pretty clunky, and then it evolved into every time somebody asked me if I heard the question twice, I put it on there.
Yes.
If I heard an investor ask me twice, it went on it.
So if you haven't filled out the buyer profile, there's a link, probably in show notes.
Yep.
It's easy to find.
On TikTok, you can go click right on the button and it's there.
And it's right there.
Yep.
So you can see the buyer profile, what you're talking about. But if they're not in front of a computer right now, can't click it, and they want to hear about it, if I click that link, what am I going to see? It's a questionnaire.
Yeah. So it pops up. If you don't, I can email it to you, by the way. So Dean at CrestCore.com, and I can shoot it to you right away. There's other places you can just go click, but I'm happy to send it to you. As soon as you click it, a window pops up, and there's about 7 questions.
Okay.
Your name and your email, where you want the houses to be sent, because sometimes buyers have different email addresses for houses.
Good call.
Wherever you want the houses to go. Price range you're looking for, square feet, bed and bath count. If you have a specific location that you already know, put that on there.
Like a zip code or
codes or areas or whatever it may be. Okay. And then there's a note section there that if you want to tell me anything about what you're trying to do, that's
great. Price range.
Rent range and price range and areas and location. That's right. If you have anything specific, that's where we want to hear it. Now, if you're looking for real specific, split floor plan and things like that, we're going to struggle breaking it down for you like that. But zip code, bed and bath count, price range, and then I guess the next is to talk about what's in it.
So basically, again, that's like a questionnaire that lets them customize. They've got their own custom, unique way, their own profile in your system.
Yes.
So you're looking for them. You've got, they're sitting right here as you're looking, they're sitting right here on your desk. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yes.
This matches for you.
100%. And actually back when I first started to sell this, that's exactly how I did it. I mean, I'll just tell you, it's so ancient. In 12, when we started to sell these, I would just get houses over here that I would vet and do some little homework on a sheet of paper. And then I would have all of the investors that I talked to written down on another notepad that had here a notepad.
Yeah.
I'm 47. I know, but that was a notepad. So, I mean, I would write it out, and I carried that thing around like everywhere. Because, I mean, no matter where I was, if I had somebody call me about a house, and I'd write it down, and then I'd have sheets of paper.
That this house fits for this person.
Yeah. So now, thanks to technology, I've modernized that, and we no longer carry around a bunch of notepads. I've got all my buyers in a book. I've got the houses that are coming in, and we source electronically like this now. But yes, that's how I broke it down. If you only want 38128, 38127, well, that's all you're getting.
So I filled out the buyer profile.
Yeah.
Submitted it. What happens?
If it might be at 12 o'clock, if we send out a house at 12:10 that matches, you're getting it.
It matches my unique criteria.
You're automatically live once you pitch.
These are my search parameters.
Yeah.
If you find a property that matches, you're going. Yeah, it's coming. You're
live when
email.
You click finish, and then we can engage. If we haven't, we usually have already spoken on the phone. If you've gotten this information, if you haven't, once you click that, shoot me an email and let's talk about your strategy and what we're doing. That's the next kind of step if you haven't done that. Now you might say, "Hey, I'm not buying for a year, Dean. I just want to learn." Cool. We don't have to jump on the phone now. You can just get my emails for the next year.
I got you.
I don't care. That's what I think really, on some level, you should do.
Yeah.
You should come in and kind of look a little bit of what I'm sending out and what's going on and all of that maybe before. Unless you're versed on Memphis already and you just found me and you're ready to go, well, then let's go. Right. And that's fine. So, but if you're not and you're just coming into the system and to Memphis altogether, maybe it's a good idea to get into this and start to receive this.
I mean, otherwise, you're just going in blind. No, you need to get your eyes open and try and find what you're doing.
Separates me with this, because there's probably a lot of people in the back end that's like, oh, great, another agent with their auto emails. Like, that's cool. Like, I understand that gripe. And truthfully, 90+% of agents do just set you up on the MLS auto send out. Right. So if those of you who don't know, if you think your agent's working for you because you're getting MLS listings to you every day, you've been set up in an auto system to where you're looking in that certain area. And whenever something hits the MLS in your area, you get it. Similar to what I'm doing. However, all you're getting on the MLS feed is the house data. Yeah. You're not getting anything else that is pertaining to anything else other than that house.
Man, and I think we've talked about this a lot, where the gold is in the actual email itself. But before we talk about the details in the email, two things that you send, half of them are off-market deals?
The biggest part of this, and yes, I'm 50-50 MLS and off-market. And I'm here to tell you now, as I'm breathing now, I'm telling you, it's how I cut my teeth into this business. I can provide an off-market product that pretty much all of my competition cannot provide.
Yeah. Every wholesaler in town.
Yeah. And by the way, that's where the deals are. Yeah. That's where you can make a deal. That's where you can work a deal by however we want to massage that and work with wholesalers. I picked up 2 clients last week. Because the agent that they were working with is unable to source off-market deals. Yeah.
So you're not only are you sending MLS deals, but you're sending off-market deals. And then I think what's other separation, what's different than this is because it's customized. I was talking to an agent the other day, and he was like, "I got a listing. I'm just gonna blast it out." And I was like, "Well, like
that sounds fun."
Yeah, who is that? Do those people want that listing? Like, if you keep doing that, then you get on the unsubscribe list. So it's like you only get
what you want.
What you want.
You want them all? Well, then you can have them all.
Yeah, put everything in there. But if you don't,
I'm only buying Bartlett, Dean. Well, then we'll set you up on the 3 Bartlett zip codes and study that area. Cool. I have no problem with it. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, whether it's on market or off market, the buyer's going to get that. As opposed to the other agents who are just going to spray and pray.
Yeah, because the MLS is just the data on the home.
Yes.
And they can set that
good.
up.
Yeah. So now
we're getting both.
Now we're getting into the juicy part. So yeah, not only are you sending off market deals and not only are you sending customized deals, but what they get in the email.
Oh man.
It's incredible. Because I'm an investor, this is where I like start salivating because I'm like,
if I must say so, it's a work of art. No,
it is a work of art, man. It has got a picture. It's got a link to if it's on market, it's got a link to the listing. It's got a link to photos. It's got a link to rental comps. It's got a link to sales comps. It's got an ARV. It's got a rehab estimate. It's got a link to your zip code podcast.
Breakdown. You can learn as you're getting this.
It's got a link to actually map it. And then the best part is it's got instructions like what to do next to get an offer in on this property immediately.
And a few couple sentences on what I think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you little stats on the area. So the way I set it up, Douglas, was this, and I'll be honest with everyone listening and you and everyone. When we started to grow the brokerage in 2000 and
17, 18,
and 17 going into 18 is when we really put the foot on the gas. And I was having more and more phone calls. Like I remember. Could not get off the phone. Right.
Yes.
So what we began to do is just to think about how we can kind of condense everything down a little bit and get it out to the masses.
You just got the same call 10 times in a row. Now you're like, oh, I'm going to put a link to this. Yes. I'm going to add this information.
And every time I sent out a house, I found myself getting back very similar questions.
Yes.
So then what I started to do was like, oh, well, it only makes sense. Let's add it.
Yes.
And then if someone else would come back and ask, and I made the rules, if I had 2 investors ask, it goes on it. So then it was like, well, what are the taxes? I'm like, you know what? That's so goofy. Why am I not putting that on there? It's public. I got it. So we just started adding it.
You've streamlined that thing. It's beautiful, man.
It's a really good system.
I mean, when we talk about it, and the thing about it is, I tell you, go out there as a viewer, go out there, subscribe to some other agents, subscribe to some wholesalers, subscribe to deals, and you're going to get everything they've got, and it's going to be less information.
That's right. And I mean,
they're going to leave you wanting for more information, which is like you have worked your tail off, refining and taking viewer feedback, buyer feedback to make it awesome.
And here's what I love. Another part I love. It's not for newbies and it's not for savvy people. It's for everyone. If you're a newbie
it works
and you're nervous, man, it's education. You need to just take that all in as like, man, this is education. And when I'm ready, let's talk to Dean. Cool. If you're the savvy, seasoned, I own property or whatever, you don't need me necessarily for some small things. You can go all the way through this and make an offer and have me present it. And we haven't even talked about it in the email if you want. It's just everything that we talked about. The data comes at the very bottom. There's 6 or 7 questions that you need to copy and paste and send Monica and I an email.
Yep.
Within the day, half a day, a couple of hours, depending on when you send it to us, we're going to get that right back to you for signature. Once you sign it, our platform where you electronically sign, when you're done, it automatically sends it back to me. I then automatically go straight, because it's in my email. We forward on to the listing agent. We present immediately. So there is a system in place to where if you don't want to be very hands-on with me and the team personally, you're savvy enough to do it. My man will write, or my girl will write as many of those offers as you want to write. If you're the newbie, use it for experience. I mean, use it for knowledge and for information. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, making an offer process right away, shoot me a text message and let's talk about it. And we'll write one just right there on the phone. So,
man, that's good.
Yeah, it really worked for me initially, and I really fed into it. And now we've got it to where I've got some people working on it on a daily basis, and it's been one of the biggest tools that we've had. So, do you make offers through it? Yes. The one thing that I'll end with it, if you don't have really anything else to add to it, is you got to sign up. So the call to action here, if you like what you've heard and you think that all of this is really cool and awesome, what you have to do is fill it out. So you've got to email me, dean@CrestCore.com. You need to go to TikTok and fill out. There's a place on TikTok. It's called Sign Up. Click on there, and the form will come up. That automatically is sent to us through TikTok when it's done, when you finish with it. So we send out 4 to 6 a day. Because I don't send out everything that is in those zip codes in those areas, I have to vet it first. And if I can't make it make some level of sense, I don't send it out. Some are killer deals, some are deals, some are not even as good of a deal, but it's a house that fits for someone on my list. It might be a turnkey property they need. So you're going to see all kinds of stuff to come through there. And not everything is going to just be picture perfect for you. And that's fine. Maybe we offer lower on it, or maybe it's just not for you. Then skip it and let it go. That's the last thing I kind of wanted to say. I don't want people to think that when I send this to them, make an offer. It's for you. this isn't an area where you wanted it. Meets most of the criteria that you're looking for. Let's still kind of analyze it and break it down and go from there. But yeah, man, Douglas, the CrestCore buyer profile has been, when I created that and started it, and then we really leaned into it, it changed the business.
Yes.
Completely from a business standpoint. And I was able to help and assist so many other clients. Yeah, it's been a key.
It's cute. I love it. Man, it's my favorite email I get every day.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
You good? Guys, if you have any questions, you want this CrestCore buyer profile to be created by myself, Allie, and the team, Dean at CrestCore.com. Dean at CrestCore.com. I think you're supposed to say it 3 times, right, Allie?
Oh, there it is. Dean at CrestCore.com.
Dean at CrestCore.com. For it to stick. All right, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time.